count on with meteorologist Rob Elvington and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
And take a look at this. Again, this is what's possible here with these just typical pop-ups here in late July. You get all that heat and humidity, and if you get underneath that, it's like a waterfall. And of course, it's not that big. You notice that downpour right there. It's only about a mile or two wide. So you could be maybe right here and you're completely dry, just wishing you could get some of that rainfall. Or of course, you could be right in the middle of and just getting crushed right now with that heavy rain. Not seeing any cloud to ground lightning, not seeing any strong winds with that, but again, still some impressive downpours possible. It's 95 degrees at the last update in Huntsville. Keep in mind, that was about 50 minutes ago. It's probably going to be cooler here at the next update. Heat index of 103 with those dew points in the low 70s. So here's a closer look at that on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. You'll notice that this is going right over top of the city of Huntsville. And if you were just listening in the last 10 minutes with Anello's answer, we've got a little bit more heat here in the city because of all the concrete, the asphalt, the buildings. And of course, the big fuel for thunderstorms is all that heat in the afternoon hours. So maybe a little additional heat because of that urban heat island effect, allowing for that thunderstorm to form. And you'll notice these little cells quickly racing to the east. And you'll notice how it kind of blows up right as it moves over top of the hot city. So again, definitely possible. And again, these are moving pretty quickly. So you get that quick little downpour in Huntsville, and it should be dry here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. It's really about all the rain that we're seeing here right now. You'll notice that we do have some storms just off to our northwest. This is associated with a bigger complex of storms because this is closer to our next cold front that is still off to our north, closer to Kentucky. But that will be slowly but surely dropping south here into North Alabama once we get closer to this weekend, bringing some better rain chances. So look at future radar. You'll notice that things really start to wind down over the next couple of hours as we lose all that heat of the afternoon. And we'll continue to see mostly dry conditions into your Wednesday morning. Enough sun for tomorrow that we're back up into the mid-90s with a few pop-up showers and storms, but not a huge coverage for showers and storms for your Wednesday. Then how about Thursday? Back up to the mid-90s with some heat index values in the lower 100s with most of the storms mostly off to our north all the way through your Thursday afternoon. So again, if you're really counting on some of that rainfall, you're going to have to hold off until Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's a look at the day planner for tomorrow. Again, back up to the mid-90s, about a 10 to 20% chance for some pop-up showers and storms. Peak heat index values for the next 5 days. Of course, we're above 100 for tomorrow and Thursday, but then seeing those values quickly dropping off because we're going to see highs in the 80s, but also, of course, with the clouds and all that rainfall, it's just going to help to keep the temperatures down. Precipitation forecasts for the next 2 days, about a trace to 1/10 of an inch for most areas on the map. Get into those blues, that's close to about a 1/2 inch of rainfall. But look at the next 7 days. This is going to include Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're seeing widespread 1 to 2 to 2.5 to 3 inches of rainfall. Higher totals the further north you head, closer to the Tennessee state line. And here's a look at that more active pattern. This is Friday afternoon. You see those scattered showers and storms. And you got widespread coverage of showers and storms by Saturday afternoon, and we'll continue to see a pretty good chance for showers and storms all the way into your Sunday afternoon. Of course, I don't want it to rain out your weekend, but we need the rainfall, and it's also going to help to bring those highs back down into the 80s. And you will notice as the trash pandas return home next week on Tuesday, we are back up into the low 90s.
A new